I'm Lisa Birnbach for Howdini.com, and this is Lauren Chapman for Pillsbury. Lauren, I love the way this lattice pie looks.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
But the idea that I'm going to be weaving a crust is a little far-fetched.
It really isn't that hard to do once you know a few tricks, and I'm going to show you how to do it today.
Okay.
First, you start off with refrigerated pie crust, which I've let soften on the counter for 15 minutes so that it's nice and easy to work with. You just roll it out onto the countertop.
Now, I noticed you didn't put flour on it.
Since we're just slicing it, it's not going to be too sticky and it shouldn't be a problem. What I'm going to do now, I have a ruler here. I want to mark off the crust to every ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch should be about right.
Wow.
I'm going to cut these into strips. Okay, so the strips are cut, and now I'm going to show you how to do that lattice weave, that traditional beautiful weave. You're going to start laying them over the pie. You start on the outside edge, and you'll notice I'm taking every other one.
Why do you do that?
That's so that you have enough of the right length to go the other way when you get there.
Ah.
I'm just going to, just for the sake of demonstration, I'm just going to lay 3 down there, and then I'm going to start doing them this way. I'm going to go over with that one, and then lay that down like that. And again, you want to go over.
Can I lift this for you?
Actually, this one needs to be lifted because you see what's going to happen there.
Right. It's the
You
reverse.
want to go every other one. That's right. And if you don't have an extra set of hands in the kitchen, it's not hard to do it by yourself. I'm just going to weave a few more for you with my 2 hands. You can see how that works.
As a baker, is this challenging, or by the time you've made a few, it's not?
You know, once you know how to do it, it's really not that difficult.
This looks great, but you promised an even easier way to make this pie.
And I have an easier way, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I've got some pre-cut pie strips here.
And in the tradition of cooking on camera, I have this.
Excellent, and we'll just get started right away. Again, start at the edges, and in this version, we're going to go every other strip, and we're just going to lay them right across the pie without weaving them. And you'll see that it really takes no time at all.
And does it look almost as good?
I think it looks almost as good.
Would you do this at home?
I would do this at home. I have done this at home. And the time that it took to weave just a couple of strips the traditional way, you can really have almost the whole pie done.
Right. You know what? This looks terrific too.
So we're putting down the last strip, and now we're just going to finish off the crust by rolling the edge under. And if there are any overhanging pieces from these strips, you tuck them right in. Going to move all the way around the pie like that, tucking them in. All right, so those strips are all tucked in and the edge is tucked under, and now we're going to do our crimping.
Oh, okay.
And let me show you how to do this. So you take 2 fingers, and you use your index finger, make a little crimp. It's more like a pushing motion, like that, where you push your index finger between the other 2 fingers to get that nice crimped edge. Thank you. And we're almost at the end. Okay, are we all crimped?
Yeah.
Okay, so the crimping is all done.
So we're going to put this in the oven.
It's almost ready to go into the oven. But before you put it in, it's a good idea to line that crimped edge with some strips of foil, because this edge might burn before the rest of the pie crust is done browning.
Do you leave it on the whole time?
No, about 15 minutes before it's done, you can take these off so that you get a nice browned crimped edge. And that's it.
Now I'm putting it in the magic oven that makes things so fast that, it's done. And it's beautiful.
Yep.
And it looks good enough to eat.
There's your easy lattice.
Thanks so much, Lauren.
You're welcome.
For more recipe videos, visit lifemadedelicious.ca.